Welcome back to Gustafa's Yard Farm, your hub for holistic, self-sufficient information. Everyone loves a delicious home-cooked meal, even more one made with foods grown in their own backyard. One of the flashiest ways you can spice up your kitchen and learn to become your own gourmet chef is to start growing and harvesting your own herbs. The freshness and versatility of a window or backyard herb garden brings a completely new quality to home-cooked food. So today, we'll be talking about the 5 best herbs you can grow to become a gourmet chef. We'll be talking about how they're used and how they're grown. Let's get started. Number 1. Basil. Basil is a popular herb in Italian and Mediterranean cooking. It has a sweet, slightly peppery flavor that pairs well with tomato-based dishes, salads, and pesto. Basil is a heat-loving plant and thrives in warm, sunny weather. If you live in a cooler climate, consider growing basil in containers that can be moved indoors during colder weather. Additionally, be sure to keep the soil moist and the plant in a location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight each day. To encourage bushy growth, pinch off the top 2 sets of leaves on young basil plant. This will push the plant to put energy into more branches and leaves, which means more harvestable basil for you. Number 2. Rosemary. Rosemary is a woody herb that is often used in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cuisine. It has a pungent and resinous flavor that complements meats, poultry, and roasted vegetables quite well. You may also find rosemary in certain breads and pizza dough, specifically ones trying to accomplish a Mediterranean flavor. Rosemary is well suited for warm, dry climates, so be careful not to overwater by allowing the soil to dry out between watering sessions. Rosemary is an easy herb to propagate. Simply cut a stem from an established rosemary plant and remove the leaves from the bottom of the stem. Place the stem in a pot with well-drained soil and keep it moist, and within a few weeks, roots should start to form and a new rosemary plant will begin to grow. Number 3. Thyme. Thyme is a fragrant herb with a slightly lemony flavor that is often used in French and Mediterranean cuisine. It pairs well with poultry, fish, and roasted vegetables. Thyme is a hardy perennial herb that is easy to grow and can be planted in almost any soil type. It prefers full sun, but can tolerate partial shade. Thyme is a low-maintenance plant that requires minimal watering and fertilization. In fact, overwatering can lead to root rot and other diseases. So similar to rosemary, it's important to let the soil dry out between waterings. Thyme can be propagated by stem cuttings or by dividing established plants, and should be pruned regularly to promote bushier growth. Number 4. Parsley. Parsley is a versatile herb that can be used fresh or dried and used in a variety of dishes. It has a mild, slightly bitter flavor that complements salads, soups, and sauces. Parsley is an herb that is typically grown as an annual, and it can be grown in full sun or partial shade. Parsley seeds typically take a long time to germinate, often requiring more than 4 weeks to sprout, so it's important to be patient or to start with seedlings. Parsley is a relatively low-maintenance plant that doesn't require a lot of fertilizer or water and can be harvested as needed. It will continue to grow as long as you have some leaves left on the plant. It's also a good idea to trim back any flowers to encourage the plant to put its energy into producing more leaves. Number 5. Mint. Mint is a refreshing herb that is often used in teas, cocktails, and desserts. It has a bright, slightly sweet flavor that pairs well with fruit and chocolate. Mint is a fast-growing and spreading herb that can quickly take over a garden if left unchecked. To prevent this, you can grow mint in containers, either in the ground or above it. Mint prefers moist, well-drained soil and can be grown in partial shade or full sun. It can be propagated by stem cuttings or by dividing established plants, or you can just let it run all over the place. Mint is a relatively low-maintenance plant that doesn't require a lot of attention. It should be watered deeply but infrequently, allowing the soil to dry out slightly between waterings. To keep mint from getting too leggy, it's a good idea to prune it regularly, either by cutting back the stems or by pinching off the tips of the leaves. So these are the top 5 herbs you can grow to become a gourmet chef. Comment below some of your favorite meals to cook with these herbs, or comment to let us know if there's an herb you think we left off the list. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please consider liking and subscribing to help us break through the YouTube algorithm. Additionally, if you want to learn more about gardening and self-sufficiency, please consider checking out some of our affiliate links below for books, courses, and other valuable insights on gardening. Ron and Johanna have over 40 years of experience living a sustainable life and have produced more food from their own gardens than many people could eat in a lifetime. Their expertise is invaluable, and their educational material is cheap and accessible. Let us know what you think. Good luck starting your own kitchen herb garden. Gustafa's gotta run.